Hey y'all. Alright, I'd like to make this hopefully as short as possible. Since we have the Freemason 33rd degree and all their little secret societies watergating me, meaning recording me and hacking my phone, sending me a phone that's hacked, all this kind of shit, and poisoning me to do so, horrifically poisoning me. They've been doing this for a long time. Look, to you Freemasons and the rest of you in your little secret societies, look, you have karma. That's why you're doing everything you can to get rid of it. You can't get rid of it. You may temporarily put it on somebody because you poisoned them, but it's still your karma, and you've been incurring it. You have no other choice but to heal, or all the destroyers you sent to everyone come after you. You have to take down everything that you put up on anyone that you've done this to. You're not allowed to have blood money. Anything that you've stolen, you're gonna have to return it who you stole it from, or leave everything to someone, whatever you gotta do, but it's gotta be someone that's gonna do the right thing, okay? Or you still have that karma, you just made it worse, okay? So you're gonna have to get yourself right. In Minority Report, and I mean several of these movies, and what is that, Back to the Future, Doc Emmett Brown says, yeah, the future's not written. So even though someone like myself and others can look you up in the past and literally see that you haven't changed, and you're still doing the same things and even worse, okay? You can't run from it or hide from it. Your only choice is to heal. That's the only thing that gives you a way to make it, because everything you did to everyone will come to you. Only the elect of the true God get their time shortened, their time of their karma. Do you understand? That's the only way. I mean, y'all done all this shit to watch me. You're gonna tell me you don't know the way, what I've been through? Y'all been the one putting me through it. I gotta do something about this here. But we're gonna have to undo that you did. But you're gonna have to go on your journey. I mean, where we go one, we go all, and who put that out there? So you're gonna have to choose. Either heal, or you get everything you did to everyone else, and everyone's still gonna know about it. You can do videos, whatever you gotta do, and say sorry for what you've done to others. Let them, you can jump ahead of this and say what you did. All right? You are doing this so that you don't do it again, so that there's no way for you to do it. But you need to, before you do that, you need to take the shit down. Everything that you've done to other people. Because I promise you, that shit's gonna come back on you like you have no idea if you don't. Okay? You need to take it down. Do the right thing. Stop your little humiliation rituals, because obviously it doesn't work. You wake us up. Okay? You're waking more of us up by what you're doing. So, it's not working. And people can see what you're doing, whether I'm here or not, and everything that you've done. I've had the whole government set me up, okay? So I know who's doing what. You can't hide it. They've always been doing conspiracy to commit fraud to me. And I know I'm not the only one. They do it to anyone and everyone that has money. You may have money and not even know it. So if anyone has billed something to someone and you stole it, you have to return everything. Go on your journey. That's what changes everything. That's what gives you that perception that you need so that you can actually see things correctly. You're losing every gift you've ever had, spiritual gifts, intuition, anything, to be able to hear, to be able to do, you do your little remote viewing. You're losing everything, okay? You can't do things that you're not allowed to do. All right? You can't go and do remote viewing and steal someone's dreams so that you can make books and make money out of it, because that ain't your money. Is it? It's blood money. And it's hexed and cursed because it's in the wrong hands. So it needs to go back to whom that you siphoned and stole it from. All right? You need to get ahead of this. Everything you did to everyone's coming back to you, because what you put out to the universe comes back to you. The only way to shorten your time is to become one of God's, become one of His elect. How do you become one of His elect? Is you make the intention. You know, people say chosen one. Well, I really don't say that, because it's you choose yourself. You choose to do this. You're just afraid. You can say you're not. You can sit there and act arrogant all you want, and like you're rough and tough. Oh, come on. Okay, just come on. I mean, why do these police departments have an arsenal to tear into someone's house? Why do they have that? Yeah, that's not good. What you do to others comes back to you no matter what. So if you're in the wrong, you're really going to get it. The 10 Commandments, you're not to bear false witness. You're not to do any of those things. When it comes to thou shalt not kill anything. You don't have, who the hell put you in a position to kill others? When it says in the 10 Commandments, thou shalt not kill. No one put the animals here on the earth for you to eat. You've been bred to eat that way, to eat meat, so that you're kept dumb, so that people can control you. What do you do to slaves? You keep them dumb. You steal their children. You steal everything from them, which shows that you're nothing but lack. That's all it shows. You're not in the right. You're just lack. And all you want to do is steal from others, because you have done this to yourself, or your people in your family did this to you. Okay? Because this is what these people have been doing for centuries to try to get karma off of them. But here's the thing. To do that, first off, Satan is a taskmaster, and so you're going to be working your ass off to steal energy, to do all these things. That takes so much energy to do. So if you just turn and heal, you'll be all right. If you don't, you're going to be destroyed in so many ways you never thought of, because you did all those things. You can't possibly remember all the things that you did to others if it's been for centuries and centuries and centuries. You've done it to bloodlines. And these people that are at the high top, you know exactly who you've done it to, because y'all been out attacking bloodlines. Okay? They're attacking the bloodlines that have money, so they can steal it. That's why they do this whole marriage thing, because Freemasons love to get married and go and have affairs with men. But they have affairs with women too, to make it look like they're straight. They're about hiding it. Why would you hide it? I mean, there are people that don't hide it, so why do you hide it? Because they want to have relationships with women so that they can have kids. But women that are not happy don't have, a lot of kids. And when your chakras are all imbalanced, anything you manifest, you're manifesting it backwards. So you're like doing it the opposite. There's no way that you're going to be able to manifest, no matter which way you try to turn it. You have to heal your chakras. I mean, it's all coming out crazy because you don't know how to manifest. So when you're around people that do, you don't steal it, because you're incurring so much karma. You're incurring karma, hexes, curses. I mean, you're just imploding it all. The only way is to become an elect. And that means you choose yourself. You stay in your lane. You don't look in other people's lanes. You worry about yourself. We've had enough of this, of the police, law officials, harassing people, going after them, setting them up. I mean, you do it no matter what race they are. I mean, I know this for a fact. Y'all been doing this to me my whole life. What do y'all think this is? I mean, when you're sitting here taking money from people and you say you have an excuse for it because that's the system. Oh, you got to go to our school so we can put you to sleep, tell you how we want you to think, instead of knowing the real way to be abundant, the real way to do everything. These people are about teaching how to do everything without God. They took the prayer, the pledge, everything out of the school. They're into making everyone another brick in the wall. You got to be the same, carbon copy. You got to think outside of the box. You got to be different. You know, that's no way to do it. You've got to take this journey and heal. You've got to turn everything back over. You got to find someone that's ascended. Or you're just gonna incur the karma. You know, try to get it back to the main ones you've been stealing it from. You know, I don't know how many people you do this to. It's horrible. But you really don't understand what you're setting yourself up for. You can come back any numerous of ways. Whatever way you're the most terrified of. Or exactly what you've been doing. If you're like a blood-sucking parasite, then you come back as a blood-sucking parasite. Or you could be a pig that gets to be slaughtered and eaten. You could be anything. I mean, when I say that, I'm talking like you repeatedly go through it. Since you did it to so many others. To animals, to people, to babies. You just don't understand. So I highly suggest you get on this path, because whatever it was you did to people is going to be done horrifically to you. I suggest you do everything you can to undo what you did, make it right, and make it right with the correct people. Get on it quickly. You don't have that much time to make this choice. It doesn't matter who you are, what your title is, that doesn't mean shit. You think that means anything to God? When you're sitting here, oh, it's a system, we've had it this way for life. It doesn't matter. Why do you think that all these things are happening? Because you're doing wrong. How do you do that? I mean, of course the 33rd degree Freemasons are the law officials. Y'all are all wearing those symbols. That's why I didn't want to call any one of them, but I did. I did that to prove it. To prove it all. I have receipts. I mean, the money they stole from me, I have receipts for everything. These people, you know, they were setting me up. They had the CBD banned, okay? And they don't seem to realize I've went a long time without CBD, you know. They think that's, you know, the only thing I need. You think you take everything? I've been starved. I've been everything 4 fucking years. What do you think you're going to do to me that's going to change anything? Really, you're just not that fucking bright. When I say I am never quitting, I'm never quitting. My chakras are healed, even though you hit me with anthrax and everything else. Yeah, reported to FBI. They don't do fucking shit. Which one of you are righteous? I hadn't seen one yet. I hadn't seen anyone help me as far as any kind of law official. Don't worry. What you do to others, it's going to come to you. I highly suggest you get yourself right. Get yourself right, or you can be removed from the earth very quickly, and you can be returned as something that you are terrified of. You're the one in fear. You're the one drawing it to you. Okay? So your only choice is to heal and go on the journey. Where we go, when we go all, huh? Exactly what you did to me, you can go on that journey too. Turn everything over to someone that will do the right thing. Okay? I mean, you say you hear God. Do you? Or is it just your money God? That's not a God. It's a tool. What do you choose? What do you choose? All the destroyers you sent out after people? You get ripped up in the whole world knows everything you did, down to the very detail. Or you can go ahead, start saying your sorries, okay? Say you're sorry to people that you did things to, and make things right. Turn it back to the people you took it from. You know where you took this from. Everything. Or you're going to be destroyed in ways you never thought of. When I talk about final destination, that's nothing. There's nothing in these movies that can compare to what you're going to go through if you do not do the right thing. Say sorry for what you did to other people. Take down these things that you've done to other people. Stop trying to mock people. You're thinking that you're humiliating and blah, blah, blah. You just make people that are strong that much stronger. It goes against you because you don't know how to manifest. Do you want to know how to manifest? Do you want to know how to be abundant? This is the only way. The only way. Read your Bible. That's what you stand by. You Freemasons. There's a King James Bible in every Freemason lodge. So take your Bibles on your little journey and a backpack. The clothes that you need for your little journey. And get to it. But if you have someone stolen things, you best return it and not sloppy. You need to make everything right. If that person doesn't do it and there's someone else in their family, you make it right. Whatever it takes, you need to make it right. Because you don't understand. These people are not just cursing themselves, they're cursing their families. They're cursing all these people that are tied in with them. Everyone that agreed to this plan. You're all incurring the karma, and you're all going to take it if you do not choose to go on this journey and do the right thing. You think you're going to force other people through it, and then, you don't have to go through it because you're something entitled. Well, you're not entitled, okay? And you're going to find that out. So you might want to choose quickly and get a move on it. It's being in the uncomfortable that helps you to heal your chakras and see things more correctly. You can't see what you're doing to other people because you're doing it to other people. So what do you want? How do you want this to go for you? The more apologetic you are, the more honest you are, the more you're going to help yourself. But work on healing your chakras, start on your journey, and you can do your apologies on your fucking journey. Right? This stuff, y'all can't do this anymore. You do not understand. And it really doesn't matter if you don't understand. It's still going to happen. I'm trying to help this to turn from, because the future isn't written yet, and there's this prophecy of all the bodies. There's been numerous prophecies about this. It wasn't talking about the good people. It was talking about you Freemasons. A third of the people were killed. Of course, they say the ocean and this, but they're really talking about it's the Admiralty Law bullshit that y'all pull on people. This fake law that you put up. When you've been complicit in conspiracy, fraud, stealing, setting people up, but we're supposed to believe that y'all are the law? No, the law is love, and it can be tough love when you're the one sitting here attacking people and doing these horrible things. You think you're going to get away with it? It hasn't been going so good, has it? Trust no one, believe. God can take everything from you when you're taking everything from others. And trust no one, believe. You can go your own way, get destroyed, it don't matter. It will still be righted after you're gone. Or when you're removed, which can be really fucking quick. So you might want to hop on your journey, get on that way, do your apologies, make shit right. You ain't got time to sit there and kind of dawdle about it. And you know why? Because you need to get out of that fear mode. False evidence appearing real until you have that perception. You've seen what I've gone through because y'all sat here and watched it the whole way. But you think y'all thought y'all were going to learn something that y'all could, have some way to skip and be able to do this and that. You can't skip this. It doesn't work. Look at what all I went through. And it was what you put me through. The maze that you put me in. The Wolfenstein Tron game. Yeah. And you're trying to give me death because you're terrified. Grow up. Start acting. This is supposed to be men, okay? But they're going around acting like they're the biggest, hoes, but they call women hoes, and they're the ones that are drugging them, poisoning them, to do things to them, and then going out humiliating them and thinking that they're going to have all these women after them, and nobody wants you. Why would anybody want you when you're doing that? They're not going to want you anyway unless they do the kind of things that you do, you know. Straight people are not interested in people that are homosexual. They don't mind being friends with them. Well, I guess it depends on who you are. But if you're attacking them, they ain't going to want to be your friend. That's mad. These people set people up, okay, in your group. I mean, I've got little twit, catch me if you can, one baller, messaging me and literally telling me who's all been involved because he wants the blame on them. Of course, he's showing up like he's a woman sometimes. But, I mean, y'all grow up. You don't think I don't see when you walk by. It doesn't matter what little costume you wear. I still see you. I'm not afraid of you. You're the one that jumps anytime around me because you're scared. Like, y'all, it's weird because they act all arrogant like, oh, someone else is scared of them. No. You're the one that's scared, and you show it. I have receipts. I have proof. I have all kinds of things. You people also hacking, doing all this shit. I mean, you know, it's very, very evident. You're not going to stop this. There's nothing you can do to stop this. Nothing can stop what is coming. What is coming? Well, it depends upon your choice. Are you going to choose yourself, stay in your own lane, don't be pointing fingers at everyone else, learn what you need to learn, have the perception you need to learn until you're able to speak, do your videos or whatever, and be on your path, you know, so that you can heal, so you can get out of that karma, so you're not constantly working your ass off, losing energy to get more energy. I mean, it's just a never-ending cycle in order to steal from someone else when you can have your own. You want to be fed a fish or two a day or shit tons. The living well. You know? You heal everything, then it rises, right? All the chakras are healed, and that is your living well, because then all the brains to the body are awake and working together, right? You don't take this journey, you don't understand. You're going to be removed. I mean, it's going to be horrific. And I mean, look, if it happens, it happens. Only the wicked will be removed. None of the innocent lives will be. And you go after something, you're going to get it worse. You're going to go through so much torture to your end. You have no idea. So, I mean, I know what I would choose, no matter how bad I went down because of ancestors or whatever. Be the one in your family to change it all. I mean, these people want to be here. Well, why don't you be a hero? Be the one in your family to change it all. Or you can be the one in the family everyone's going, oh my God, did you see what happens? Oh my God, it's horrible. Oh, they shouldn't have done with it. You know, that's how you're going to be talked about. You're going to be on the other side. And hell on earth, and you might get to hear some of these people saying things about you because the divine will let you, and it's just going to be worse. You have no idea. I'd really like to see every single being choose to heal. As Freemasons, you got your KJB. Why is that so hard to say? Anyway, whatever it is, the King James Bible, okay? You have it in every Freemason lodge. So you believe in it that much, you pick up that Bible and live it. You think you're this person, you think you're that person. How are you God if you're not Jesus? So you pick it up and you're the one living as Jesus. Prove it. Prove this, prove that. Come on. That's what you believe in, then do so. Otherwise you just look like a bunch of cowards that know what you did. That's how I went through everything. As I went through the Bible. I read the snarls out of it. So, what are you doing? You have a choice. Okay? I pray everyone does choose to heal, but it is a choice. And you make it in your heart even if you don't choose, like you think you didn't choose yet. In your heart will pretty much already make that choice for you. So you might want to like write down what you want and make sure you say it over and over and over again. Pray. Now I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that's really gonna make the difference. It is getting on, YouTube, TV, whatever it is, pertaining to who you are, to get out there and say at least what you know that you've done. Don't omit things, because that's where the divine's gonna be. All right. You need to tell as much as you can, because that's what's going to keep you from doing those things again. Okay? It actually helps you. You need to be uncomfortable in order for you to heal. Believe it or not. You need that. I've learned that. Do you think I'd sit here and tell you all this like I'm telling you and it not be true when you sat there and watched me because your voyeurism? That's really sick. It really is. Like there's something way wrong with you. I mean, I'll sit here and give me poison left and right so that I'm starving. Make sure I can't get any food or anything so that you can say, oh, she's on drugs. No, I'm not. Try again. I mean, this is all these people can do. It doesn't matter what system you have. Your systems have all failed. Every fucking one of them. I've proven it. It doesn't matter what system you call. It's all the 33rd degree Freemasons running everything. A worldwide syndicated cult and coven. You are seen. You think you're not seen, but you're seen everywhere. People see you. They see the symbols. They know. They know. You're not hiding shit. And yeah, there may be some people who are asleep because they, the bread in circus, really beer in circus. Alcohol is not good. And I mean, y'all gonna be on this journey, I bet you're gonna want to have cannabis. You need to get off whatever drugs you're on. Guess what? Cannabis is good for that. It is high vibrational. So which way do you want this? Which way do you want it? You go your way and force it, and you get obliterated torturously. Or, and where everyone sees it too, they get to know every fucking detail, every detail of what you've done. Or you can choose the healing path. Which path do you choose? Choose wisely. Go watch, what is that? Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade with where they're in Petra. And the greedy guy, he thinks he has the right cup. So he drinks from it. And what happens? Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first one. What happens when they open the Ark? There's all kinds of things. Why are all these things in the movie, and then there's a whole lot worse than what's in the movies? All right? It would be nice to not have to deal with that, wouldn't it? Of course, we have the people out there that want public executions because they want to. These are the people that believe if they find someone that's pure-hearted, that if they sacrifice them, that they get saved. Oh, no. Quite the opposite. It destroys you. Go look in the past and see what happened. Your past lives. I can look them up and tell you things, but you think you're going to steal from me and then I'm going to do it? I'm going to tell you a little bit enough to put the truth out there. Believe you me, I know a lot more than what I'm telling. Get on this journey. Then you can learn more. Or you can go out the worst way in the world and everyone will know, and no one will ever remember you, no matter who you were. That's what these people care about the most. Money and, what is that called? Clout. Yeah, you may be real autistic. Are you proud of yourselves? You did this to a lot of other people. It was a foolish thing to do. You've got a choice to make. And yeah, I'm talking to these cults, covens, so yeah, I get to talk to the worst ones, but this can help anybody. They're going to have to be people with that got to heal too, but that have their homes. They open up their home, and they'll heal too, being around people that are on this journey. That's how it works. Everyone just needs to choose to heal. It's the only way to not deal with that karma. All right, y'all. Take care.